What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Action Sofa. I'm in the middle of a boss fight.
Here, I'll take over the announcing duties. What we've got here is a battle between the Star Warrior, Kirby, and... what's this guy's name?
Lord Zero.
Lord Zero, who is a bad guy because he is fighting us. It's very unclear as to why we are fighting him, other than the fact that he seems to be bent on doing us harm.
Yeah, he's actively trying to murder us, so I am fighting back. But other than that, he seems like he might be made of stars, or he's a vampire, or he's filled with quinoa. And that makes him angry. I don't know. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. None of this makes sense.
Probably for the same reasons that you murdered everything else along the way here. That you are just a horrifying monster bent on destruction. And this guy is the last hope of his people. Just trying in vain to stop this horrifying force of nature that has arrived on his planet.
Yeah. Kirby is basically a one-man swarm of locusts. I think I have figured him out, though. I think I've got him.
Yeah.
I think this is the last we'll see of Lord Zero.
Whee! More like Lord Zero, am I right?
Yes, that is 100% accurate.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I gotta say, Lord Zero isn't a particularly impressive name for a end boss.
I always liked Zero. It's always been my favorite number.
You like Zero?
It's got one of the coolest names for a number. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. Zero sounds cool. I think it's just because Z always makes a word sound cool.
It does. There aren't enough Z words.
Yep.
Or, for those of you in the United States, Z.
Which is not as cool sounding, but still correct technically.
Yep. Best kind of correct.
Yep.
Whee! Hee hee hee. You squish yourself down like a little pancake.
Cool level design though. It reminds me of Final Contact in Smash Brothers. What's the last stage with Master
Final
Hand?
Destination.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yes, this is a lot like Final Destination.
We're gonna fight? What are you doing?
What are we doing, big guy? We gonna do a thing or what?
You just gonna dance around with your fancy robes, or?
This is kind of the issue with NES bosses. Is it just kind of, yeah, this is what's happening. Just wait for him to open his cowl or his cape, and then we'll just hit him.
Whoa! Okay, that's a new one.
Oh, there we go. New patterns. What is he made of?
Star stuff.
As are we all, Kim. As are we all.
I was hoping you'd say that.
You can play me like a fiddle.
I love the animation of him getting hit.
I've been hit by the star rod. My only weakness.
Also, it's one of those instances where the thing that sets him free is also the thing that defeats him, which is a little bit cliched.
I like it. It has a certain sort of like balance.
Well, I mean, if it's the key to his prison, obviously they used it because it was so powerful, blah blah blah. But
well, just, you know, if you ascribe to you know, Taoism in any way, with the two always the two complementary forces, then anytime you have the one, you by definition have to have the other. And that's just sort of how the universe works. And there is balance.
there is no light without darkness, and there is no darkness without light.
That's right. You can't have shadows by themselves. If you could, it would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But this guy's just gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna win this. I was a little bit concerned, but maybe you'll whip something out and I'll take a bad hit. But
this is kind of requiring you to just kind of whittle him down, eh?
yeah, and that's fine, I guess.
All right, I guess we'll just whittle.
Considering how hard Meta Knight was in comparison to both this guy and King DDD.
Yeah. Oh, come on, jerk.
Just do one more dumb thing. Whoops, that was me doing a dumb thing.
Boom!
Still win. Unless he has a final form. Which doesn't look like he does.
The expression on Kirby's face all the time, just like, well, I guess that happened.
Am I done? Did I just blow up the moon?
Wow! That guy made a massive explosion when you killed him. Anyone who watched this happen would be pretty terrified of Kirby at this point.
Just cruising on back to Dreamland.
A nightmare came to the Dream Spring.
Yeah, he was made of nightmares.
That's pretty badass.
Tried to cause pain to the people. Hey, King DDD.
DDD foiled the nightmare by hiding the star rod from him.
Oh, so he was a good guy all along.
It's kind of like if something came to Earth and Doctor Doom had to stop it.
Which has happened multiple times.
Happened bunches of times, yeah.
Because if anyone's going to conquer Earth, it will be Doom! Sorry. I love Dr. Doom. Also, I would love to be able to... Would you not love to be able to travel around on a star like that?
That looks pretty badass. It beats public transit.
That's for dang sure.
So what, did Kirby just murder a whole bunch of stuff so that he could get to the Star Rod and then end up releasing Nightmare from his prison?
Yep, and then we stopped the nightmare. So King Dedede and all of his henchmen were a band-aid solution. Kirby was the real solution.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us on that crazy Kirby journey. It was a good game, and we are definitely going to...
That was a weird boss.
That was a weird boss.
Yeah, the Rock. Interesting.
We're definitely going to play more Kirby.
Yeah, we'll play as much Kirby as we can get away with. Ah, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. I love these guys. Oh, the fire. Man, that is the solution. Look at that. I fought them like chumps. Oh, tornado.
Tornado?
I can't remember what I ended up using. I think I just used the jump.
Use the jump, because that's what they give you.
Yeah.
Dance with the one that brung you. And let's just use the magic parasol that destroys everything it touches.
Yeah. Just whip them with it over and over again. Oh, Meta Knight. Meta Knights, I've always liked Meta Knight. From the moment I saw him, I'm like, that's a cool design.
It is a cool design.
Yeah, he's a great character.
I like that we took his mask off and he just looks like a dark version of Kirby.
Yeah, I like that they used the same sprite of King Dedede from the Game Boy. Like, he looks exactly the same. Bye-bye. Aww.
Aww.
Everything about this is adorable. Well, I'm going to take my cue from Kirby and say bye-bye to everybody watching. I'm glad that this ended up being as long as it was.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
ActionSofa out!